Yo, what's up, it's your boy, Lutardic Favorite Recruiter, and today, I'm here with Noob to Pro. Now, this will be a brand new series on the channel that I'm going to be basically focusing in on a particular game and actually focusing on the mechanics and the depth of the game. It has been a while since I've done something like this, and I've had a real itch for it since basically the olden days to truly dive into a game and really try to get good at it. Now, of course, I'm not going to lie to you, this is an excuse for me to play video games and get something out of it, but this series will also be basically a way to document myself as a new player, as well as the new player experience in the game, and then also get advice from the vets in the game. So this will be always sort of a series centralized around, I guess, the new player experience, and then someone getting better at the game, and then it being something you can learn from if you're new, something I can learn from the people who've already played. And then also this potentially becomes a way for the devs if they want to, for whatever reason, if they somehow find this. But overall, you get what I mean? It becomes a big central hub of basic information for people who are new, people who are old, and all the tips and tricks to end up in one singular place. Now, the game I have selected is Dead by Daylight. This will probably change maybe way out in the future, but for now, Dead by Daylight is the only game I actually have selected for this. Now, with Dead by Daylight, I'm technically not a noob at this game. I've played this game for around 50 hours, and I've had it since last year, I believe, literally around Christmas. I think it's been a whole year. If it hasn't, it's been 6 months. Either way, I've had it for a long time, but I never really got to play it, mainly because internet issues, as well as my computer could not handle it at one point. However, it would seem that things have improved, and for whatever reason, I can play it now. And that's exactly the reason why we're going to be playing it. Now, because we're focused on the mechanics, I'm not going to be focusing so much on playing meta. If I play meta, especially in the beginning, I'm going to be relying on the perks. That's not beneficial to actually learning the game. This is something I picked up from when I was playing Call of Duty fucking competitively and really trying to get good at meta and stuff like that in general. Anytime I played a game like that or an FPS, I'd avoid the meta and just try to use every gun in the game. I'd realize which ones were super good and which ones were the meta, but I'd sort of avoid using them in the beginning and sticking with every other weapon because it helps me get good. So the same thing we're going to do here. I'm going to be sticking with killer gameplay. I may swap over to survivor at some point, but for now we're going to be focusing on playing killer. And of course, for that I have to select killers to main. Now, originally I was thinking I'll just pick one, but I know too much about this game because I'm the type of person who does a mass amount of research before I play a game. I'm the person who watches those 2-hour-long tutorials of someone being like, hey, beginner, here's all this information that'll overwhelm you. I am that person. I know way too much about this game. The critiques, where the meta is currently, where the past metas were, people's gripes with the game, where it is recently keeping up with the PTB and everything. So I know way too much fucking information. But due to that, I'm going to essentially be limiting myself to 2 big meta perks per build, or per match, should I say. The only problem with this, even though I know a lot of builds and I know a lot of the perks in the game, I can't guarantee every single time that it will be only the 2. For example, is Tinkerer? I swapped out Tinkerer for Bitter. I swapped out Bitter Murmur for Tinkerer. Should I do neither? Because both are very, very popular perks. But I did that because I have a very limited perk pool. Anyways. Since this game gives out blood points like they're candy, as you can see, I have a lot of characters unlocked. Now, the 3 killers I will be playing, and they match my sort of play style, are Artist, Spirit, and Plague, or Sap. I don't know if there was a joke I was trying to set up there, but Sap is the anagram, or the analogy I'm using. Not analogy, fuck, words. Anyways, point is, these killers are not easy to use as a new player. I know this going in, so I'm expecting to get steamrolled a little bit, and maybe have my hand held a little bit by the fact that I'm playing against new players. And those 50 hours of playtime I said, by the way, I meant to mention this then, are not against players. I've actually been playing against bots for all of that time, except for 3 whole matches. I've had 3 whole matches against players. 2 with Spirit, 1 with Artist. And that is all I've ever played publicly. Now, bots sometimes play better than people, but overall, I do want to actually experience the game against people, and I think that's the actual way to get further in the game and actually, of course, experience it fully for what it is. So, that's exactly what this series is going to be, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to pick one of the 3, and we'll sort of jump around a lot for now, and maybe I'll end up bogged down to one particular of the 3 killers eventually. But for now, those are the 3 I'm playing with, and well, let's hop right into a match. But I know the game's been breaking a lot with 2v8 being added, so maybe this will be cut up a bit because of 2v8, and then I'll do a more, I guess, in-depth play of this when the game is fixed. Talk about a way to introduce player base to the game. Nah, it's because 2v8, like I said. Not gonna lie, I'm not used to playing like this. I feel so like all over the place. I haven't done commentary like this, I think, ever, just about. Usually I'm all focus or I'm not at all. I think the closest to this would be like Signalis or something sometimes, if you watch sort of series. Because I have moments where I'm like all over the place, but usually I'm focused on a story narrative. This will be me trying to manage multiplayer aspects whilst still being, I don't know. We'll see how this all goes. If I don't talk a lot, then you guys are gonna get me talking a lot in retrospect. So we'll see how all this plays out. Also, I wanted to ask, is it better to buy things from the Shiny Secrets or just unlock the characters? Because when you buy these, I imagine they aren't locked. They're just thrown into your blood web, sort of like when you prestige. Or are they just, it doesn't really matter, personal taste, I take it. But if they are in here like this, right? If I buy it, is it locked at this? Or is it, and obviously, is it locked to just the character I have selected? Or does it go to all of them? Because you know how it works when they're prestige. This is something, so I know. So when you buy it from Shiny Seekers, does it mean you can buy it, it's available in all of them? And it just throws it into the blood web and you have to unlock it? Or is it now a hidden feature? Not a hidden feature, a feature only to that one killer you have selected. Have the loading screens been important? I remember seeing someone say that even for the 2v8, because everyone's trying to play it, the loading screens are like 15-minute long. But then again, I don't know if they're being hyperbolic or just talking. You know what I mean? Or if it actually is. Oh, I did get one. Sort of nervous. I don't really play like this. It feels weird to be nervous about playing a multiplayer game just because I haven't played them in a long time, and I have like a huge anticipation to play. Haven't felt that sort of feeling in a long time. Usually it's just, you know, you get so desensitized to it. It's just like, let's play a game. It's the excitement that I haven't played like this in a while. It feels fucking good, really, in its own way. Midwich. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'll be jumping in here in retrospect to talk about things as they happen, as well as places where I can do better, give 2 cents, some stories, jokes, all that kind of jazz. This will be sort of the reason why I'll do this. And since this is a new series, like every other thing in life, there has to be a fuck up. As you can probably tell, it looks sped up, and it is. However, it's sped up in the recording, not like post. In the recording itself, it's a refresh rate issue, I believe, in between the monitor and the game settings and potentially the frame rate of the recording. I believe it's the game settings that caused it to happen. But overall, because of that slight difference, it plays at like 10 to 20% faster in terms of movement. The audio is fine, but the visuals, you can tell, are sped up. So sorry about that. I'll try to have it fixed for next time. I'll still do the 2 cents and everything with me talking about it, and well, I'm still going to give you 2 matches in this video, so it is what it is. Corrupt is probably really annoying to new players. I probably shouldn't bring it in all honesty. It's probably really hard. Yeah. I'm going to do that next time, because they haven't even found a gen. Or if they did, it's been a while. Been one of the ones I contaged a long fucking time ago. Where the hell is everybody at? I could have been blind. I could have been. I probably should have played around Corrupt a bit more here. That would have been probably the better idea, especially since, well, Corrupt is blocking the gens, and they need to touch the gens anyways. And I really wouldn't have known. Plague's ability lasts for 60 seconds, right, on a gen. So I probably would have had a better chance here catching them on all the gens if I stayed on or around, not on, but around those gens, sort of setting up like a 5 gen early on. Obviously not an actual 5 gen, but a loop for me to figure out where the survivors were, because they could, the only way that they could interact in the game at that point was either going to be doing their own thing or interacting with the generators, and I could have probably got more value out of it if I stayed with it instead of searching over the whole map. Ah, don't fall. Now, I probably should have just pulled away here a bit sooner and just went for the hit if it was available, instead of focusing on trying to get the full infection and everything. This is something I remember looking up when I was learning Plague in general, that you should just let the infection do what it does. And I've completely, you know, that whole you learn something, it goes in one ear and out the other. It takes a lot more from instead of learning it to put it to action. And that's exactly, there's a great example of that. You can be taught by the best people and be taught the greatest tips and tricks of how to swim by an Olympic swimmer. But unless you get in the fucking water to swim, you're not going to learn how to swim. All right. Woo! Nope. Don't you be doing that. And they were like right here. Yep, that's what I expected. Probably just hid in the garden. I think that was that Jinn above. I'm not gonna get you. Alrighty. Come on. You're just gonna have to drop it. And you're gonna go through the window? Yep. Looking back, I probably should have broke that the first time around, and just, because instead we would have just had to loop in this room anyways. It would have just set it up so I didn't have to go into this not expecting it to already be there or have to break it later. I also should have respected the palette a bit more instead of trying to go for mind games like I would with Spirit on Artist, which is probably, I think, the reason why I did it. Instead of going for that, I should have just tried to run it into the palette because it would have made the chase a little quicker. Right here, and they probably would have dropped it a little quicker to make a grand reveal. Hello there. Well, this one's a bit straightforward. I have little to no map knowledge. This is also a game experience thing. You would sort of have a concept of knowing where someone might run, but I don't know Midwich like that, so I had no idea there was a hole there until I saw the hole. So I had to play catch up, essentially. This is, you know, learning is a cruel mistress, as most people tend to learn by fucking around and finding out. So this time around, I had to find out by fucking up. I really dislike some of the maps. Midwich, in particular. I'm actually really bad at navigating this map. Don't drop it. That is the best for you. They were around that hook right there. Have it up. Come on. Ah. I have to get you, girl. And they shouldn't be far. I doubt they would fully leave. Let's go grab this. Like I said, Damn it, they ran. Yeah, thought that was them. I was really preemptive here with my power. I probably should have just held on to it instead of, and like choosing a good time to use it, instead of just outright trying to just use it and use it and use it. What it was is I saw like the potential chance for a snowball, and I let my mind take over too much, and I got basically greedy in two ways, as you're about to see. But I got greedy in too many ways and should have just took my time, bide my time. You got to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? You got to be patient, bide it, and then strike. And that is exactly not what I did. Now. You wouldn't stay with that, would you? Another downside I did here was I got way too tunnel visioned, and instead of thinking of the match as a whole, and thus, well, a lot of, you know, time was wasted. And I probably should have followed the trail. This is a same situation with game sense or game experience or map knowledge, where instead of following scratch marks here, I probably should have changed to pathing. In this room, there's only one other door. So, I mean, where are they going to go? Either they're going to stay in the room and hope I go out one way, you know, come in one way, which would be behind them, or I come out basically in front of them if they stopped. And if they didn't, they would have to loop back around. So either way, essentially, I probably could have played this room a bit better and got a better result instead of just running directly after them. This is another game sense sort of situation, and knowing tile sets more so here, but same situation with the map here as well. That knowing that this is a strong ass loop that I can do nothing about, sort of as Plague. The only thing I could do here is if I had my vomit, and well, all I can do in this case is just an effect. I can't do the actual, you know, vile purge. So the best thing I could have probably done is try to infect them and then leave, instead of staying here and playing around it even just for like a moment or two. Those small little crucial moments stack up after a while, after all. And I could have used that time to catch the other girl instead of letting her get away. And then I would have had even more pressure. Is this where everyone else is? I would hope not. I would hope not. Where the hell did you go? Oh, right here. Jesus. I really need one of those white hooks. I need a pain res. I've really had no pressure, mainly because I don't know Midwich well. That's the hardest thing literally out the gate, is knowing the maps. Alright, so for this part, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was talking to my mom at the same time of playing, so like, yeah, I wasn't half all the way there. I also did not notice that my power popped right then. If I did, I would have abused it, because that would have been the perfect, oh, you're locked in this room with me situation. But I was not paying attention. I was in a whole nother conversation, sped my head, and was not in it at all, and thus, well, this happened. Just a waste of the power. I probably should have went after her instead of going away, just to try to spread a bit more pressure and potentially get her on the hook and save a little bit of time. And potentially they could have went for the save instead of going for an in-gate, and thus, well, I could have potentially spread out even more and got another kill or got some more hooks off. That's about how that goes, yeah? All right, here we go again. I gotta sneeze. Fuck. Come on. Sneeze. Shit. Fuck. Sneeze. Come on. God damn it. Don't you do it again mid-match. Please. Oh, Jesus. Part of the fun, right? Learning to deal with the fact that you know none of the fucking maps. I will open this and then proceed. I thought you went in here. I thought you did. We'll do a little punishing gameplay, yeah? I probably should have just let them go on the ground just so I can keep corrupt up, but it is what it is. And there's another person over there. Touch Jin. I want people infected, damn it. Probably shouldn't go out of my way to infect every gen. If you keep fucking that thing over there, I'm gonna come back. Who the hell been here? I did not see them. You gave away your own location. You hate it when that happens. Come on. Come on. Stop running. Why are you running? Go back over here. They keep... that man is fucking this gen up. Oh, that was early. Why the hell did you guys trade off like that? Like, perfectly. Come on now. You can't be just perfectly trading off. It was literally like a pass off. One was like, ah, nah, let him take me. Yo, actually, I don't know if I can tell that fucking story right now whilst trying to focus. So I saw that same type of shit actually happen, by the way, in an actual match. Well, not match. I see, look at that. I already told you I would be able to talk. I saw that kind of thing actually happen in real life. We have venomous snakes where I am. Right? And literally, I shit you not. We had one where we were trying to literally, what's it called? See? Let me finish this. I'll let my fucking past me, future me sort it out. Not again. You shut up and focus. So like I said, there was venomous snakes this one time. I was outside with my granddad in the backyard, and we saw a copperhead on the ground. It's a venomous snake. We didn't want anybody to step on it or anything, so we grabbed the rifle. We were lining up to take a shot, right? Take the shot. And then we're like, what the fuck just happened? Because in that split fraction of a second, a fucking another copperhead came out of nowhere, took the bullet for the other one, just slivers by, and just takes the bullet to the head in front of the other snake. We're like, what the fuck? We had a snake, Mr. President, get out the way, and jump in front of the other snake and take the bullet. Now, that was crazy in and of itself, but then the other snake was I guess just had a death wish because they just did not give a damn. They were like, shit. Oh, well then. And just looked at us and was like, do it. It really didn't even move. It didn't move. Copperheads aren't known to move at all, but it saw another snake get shot. It saw us do it and just sat there and looked at us. It was like, I don't know why he jumped in front. Anyways, are you going to do it? Oh no. And well, I guess the story plays out for itself after that. Someone cleansed. I wasn't paying attention. Was not paying attention. I have no idea where. I heard somebody over there. Right there. That's where they cleansed and right where they are too. Oh, that was not the time for that. That was not a good time for you, my friend. Come on. Come on. Come on, get your ass on the hook. Tinkerer? Really? Let's go to the one that's closest. Come on, come on, undetectable, undetectable, undetectable. Come on, keyboard, don't you be fucking up on me now. Was not trying to get that kill. After getting interrupted. I thought you really wanted that gen. Jesus. Because I literally had my sister come in here and you just... You see how I'm talking more because I'm winning? I'm over here like talking shit almost. And then I'm like, yeah, it's only because I'm winning. Where's the other one? I haven't seen Nick, have I? Like at all. Y'all have also stayed on this one side of the map. Who the hell's over here? Nick? Nick? Is that you? No, you would have been infected. I hear you. Thank you. Hello, sir. This is a distance. I probably should have went to the hook. I imagine there's a hook behind me. Ah, nope. Woo, woo. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Have I hooked ever? No, I haven't hooked Nick. Pretty sure Nick's the one I haven't hooked. Someone cleansed again. They cleanse, I think, one more time I get full, right? Meaning I should probably grab one of my pools. Really? Oh, so you were behind me, Nick. Was he? I'm gonna grab this one. Did he cleanse instantly? Yeah, he did. He got infected and they just instantly wanted to get rid of it. Okay. That's probably because we're new, right? I imagine that's going to be the new player thing is going to be getting rid of it almost instantly. Sort of not wanting to get involved, not knowing everything. Whereas I imagine the older players would play around with it a little bit more. I did see you earlier, that's right. I should have done the zigzag pattern. Oh, that pallet's still done. I ain't falling for it again. Yeah. Where you at? Are you going for the save? That's smart now. At this point. Come on, play it cool. Not in front of me. Game? 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 My game fucking froze there for a moment. I was scared. Oh. Forgot I still have corrupt. All the way over there. Don't be rushing now. Calm down. Me giving advice as if somehow I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You were around here. Where you at? Oh, that was luck as hell. Should have went with the... If I didn't charge that all the way, I potentially could have got him again. With the same burst, because you can't get him twice. Pretty sure this is the dead zone. I'm back to the hook where I started it all at. Oh. And I said I wasn't going to do another match today. That was actually fun though. But though they did really good. If they spread out a little more, I think I would have had way more trouble. Now, the only reason I think I did good there is because they were close to one another. Yeah, and that. Oh, there's someone. It is. I don't think anybody's gonna be in chat. That Nick was definitely the highest one yet. I was struggling to hit him with basic, the basic little turnaround. Yeah. I'm deciding if I want to play on the 15th. You know, because the rank gets reset. I doubt. I'm such a low rank. I don't think it'd be a big deal. But imagine. You just see me get it'd be seeing me absolutely get destroyed. You know, but then again, I guess you gotta destroy your ego every once in a while to get better. So I mean, it is what it is.
Fuck this scene. Fuck the whole world trying to step on my dreams. Heard you talk shit, now you fucking with me. Reaper that seal couldn't contain the beast. 10-tail bomb, I'm Ginger a key. Fuck your whole team, they all fell with ease. I'm a black cyclone, run through the trees. I will rank that, just fall to your knees.